Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy, really. I don't know what's wrong. I really don't know. Welcome to IF Ancestors Kingdom. It's me, your Queen Nanaya Sankofa in your area. How are you doing, family? I hope all is well with you and the family, and all is well on your spiritual journey. Welcome. I'm just coming from work, a little bit tired, but who am I to say no when the spirits come true? So today, the message that I have for you, family, we are going to talk about spirituality and our mental health. Spirituality and our mental health. People, it is very important that we take care of our mental health, especially being on this journey, on this spiritual journey. It's like we are always diving into two different worlds. Once we are in the spirit world, the other moment we are in the physical world. And it takes a lot, and it does a lot with us. A lot of people have lost their mind along this journey. Spirituality is a very beautiful thing. There are some things sometimes we see when we talk about it. It's not even everybody who believes you. Because what you see is not what everybody is saying. So to voice it out and to explain it, the other one will say you are crazy. The other one will tell you that you are not normal. There is something wrong with you. Go check yourself. Or before you know, your own family will organize some doctors to come pick you to the psychiatric hospital. And it has happened to a lot of people. I used to hear some testimonies. I know people, I've talked with people that the family did it on purpose, whilst it was a spiritual awakening. I remember years back when my journey started, a spiritual awakening. On my journey, I went through a lot. There came a time that I never even wanted to talk to anybody because I felt like I was afraid. I was afraid because I felt like people will not believe me. Things that I used to see at night, daytime. When you see me, it's like I'm always tired. I don't sleep at night because I encounter a lot. I see a lot. I hear a lot. But I met the right people who really believed me, and they told me that it will pass. It's just the beginning. Sometimes I'll be afraid. I was so afraid, even being alone at home, or I'll go out. Things that I will see, the way I will see people, I feel like just running back home as fast as I can. But I'm working and I see human beings each and every day. How can I hide? It was like my mind, I had a feeling like my mind or my brain is playing tricks on me. I had a very close friend. Sometimes I would tell him everything and I'll be like, please tell me that you believe me. Or do you think that I'm crazy? So he would laugh. He said, no, I believe you because I've been through exactly that. You are going through your awakening process. It's like the veil was just removed at once, though little by little. Growing up, I've always had this. As a little child, I was afraid even to tell my grandmother, tell people. I used to see a lot. I'll see creatures. I'll just be quiet. I'll keep it for myself. Who do you want to go and tell? When you tell them, they're going to say you are crazy. They will bring you to the church. They are going to treat you like something else. I know in Africa back in the days, or maybe still they are doing it. When you talk about certain things, they'll go and chain you in the church that you are crazy and do some funny things with you. So you just keep quiet. My awakening started very, very young. I was born with all those gifts. But who can you talk to? No one was there to talk to. My grandmother was my everything. And later also my father, I used to open up to my father. My father was not always there. He was a pilot. He was always at work. I was somewhere else. But let's say with the age of almost that's 18, 19, 20, I opened up to my father. And my father gave me some tapes, books that I should read and all that. And it helped me. So growing up, I knew that there was something with me, but I couldn't really tell people because of the fear. And now being a healer, talking with other people, I got to know that a lot of people are going through. That's why you see my channel here is to share with people, to be there for people, to share my story. Because a lot of people, I find out that a lot of people are going through what I went through, that they don't know even who to talk to. So our mental health on this spiritual journey is very important. So you see, when you have watched me, there are some days I'll be putting my video, I'll be teaching, then I'll go back. I need to back up. Because I always say I cannot pour from an empty cup. You need to have time for yourself. Sometimes I'll just tell my spirit that, please, I need this day. There are some rituals that I will do, also for protection. Not that I'm just there, just naked, just like that. That's any funny arrow can be just thrown to hit me. No, I protect my space. Say I need a day, I need 2 days just to relax myself, just to do things that any other people do. Go out in nature to recharge myself, or just go out there, meet people, to have fun, to talk, to know what is going on out there. And then sometimes I don't feel like doing anything at all. I just want to be on my own. We the water people, that is some of our characters too, just to be at home, whether learning or meditating, having a quiet time is also very important to me. So taking care of your mental health, sometimes my people, learn to step back, to be on your own, to clear your mind. Find someone that you can talk with. Because things that we see at night, daytime. I remember the first time I saw this world in a very different way. Years back, I was not standing. I was just sitting somewhere in the park, at the park, and just enjoying the view, watching the birds, the trees, and then one time, it's like I started seeing everything in a very different way. I saw it like the whole world like this, and around something round like a glass covering everywhere. So it's like no one can get out. So I just saw that round thing covering everywhere. In that moment, it's like I couldn't really breathe. I was just struggling to breathe. I looked everywhere. No one was there. It's like I feel like shouting because I saw this world in that moment in a way that I've never seen it before. And I am in here, or we are all in here, covered like this. What is that plastic or that glass that we are inside, and that we are all covered with that glass? So it's like that moment I couldn't breathe. It was so hard for me to breathe. I was looking around whether somebody would be passing. Something was just a calm down, calm down, calm down. Everything was okay then. I stood up. I started riding my bicycle. I started getting home. When I got home, it's like fear grabbed me. That time, my boyfriend, I called my boyfriend. I told him about it. I told him that I'm not going out of this house anymore. No one can tell me to go out of this house. I am afraid. So this is how this world looked like. And he was like, no, there's something wrong with you. I think you are crazy. Who are you taking something? I said, you know me more better. I'm not taking anything. That is what I saw, So I went to the boyfriend, the mother of my boyfriend, to go and tell her all that, and she was like, "Yeah, she has some medicine that she's taking. It's better I start taking that medicine too. It will help me." I was like, "Hell no, I'm not going to take any medicine." So I said, hell no, I'm not going to take any medicine. Everything is going to be okay. Good. It took me days, you know. It sounds funny. Sometimes it's funny, but it took days before I got okay. And on the other side, that time my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, was very, very worried about me. What was happening? He don't find answer. I was the person who like going out. I was I like mingling, and it's like I was just changing, you know. And for him, watching all that was just too much for him, and I was afraid. I was afraid for my life that maybe not that my boyfriend would just maybe call the hospital, you know, so that they will come and pick me, you know, go and lock me up, or maybe look for my family and tell my family about what I'm going through. So I always advise myself like, no, not this, not this. What is really going on with me? It took years. It took years, you know. So maybe what I'm saying now, I used to bring my life story. Maybe you have been through certain things. You need to calm down, you know. And mostly I talk to practitioners. We dance between these two worlds. Once the ancestors will come true, they need something from us, or they want to talk with us. Once the water spirit will also come true, they want to talk with us. The other time it's another deity. We are very strong. Sometimes I'll look at myself, me here as Nana, on a normal day, I'm something else. Then when the spirit comes through, I'm something else. But it's all because I have learned to take care of my mental health. Know when it's too much. Don't make yourself available for every spirit to come through. Like why I don't like going to the cemetery, people have to tell you. But when I travel to Ghana, I used to go to the cemetery very often to go and visit my ancestors. My father is also to go and visit him and other family members. And anytime I go there, I have my rituals that I do when I step there. Before I didn't know all that, I used to go there, I will be seeing things that are not nice. And when I come home, it's like when I get home, it's like I'll be totally down. So there are a lot of things that we need to learn. Because when you're not careful, when you don't take care of your mental health, a time will come. Now you will not know the difference between the reality and the spirit and the spirit world, between the spirit world and this matrix, this life that we are living. You know? So you need to be very, very careful. Don't make yourself available for every spirit. There's one of my friends who really communicates with the dead a lot. You know, she have this gift like people who have not made it to pass to the other side. You know, who are just those spirits that are wandering around. She can see them, talk to them. They used to give messages and all that. It's not ghost whisperer. I used to call her the ghost whisperer, you know. So like all those things, it's not easy. And you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your mental health, because anything can happen. You know, we used to talk about spirituality, nice and everything nice, everything beautiful and all that. But we have another responsibility that the spirits are not coming to do that. This is your temple, this is your body, and you know how it feels to be in there. That's why I always tell people, your ancestors are very needed on my journey. Everything that I do, every step that I take, I always start with my ancestors. I remember when my journey started, when the water spirits wanted to take control first, the ancestors or my ancestors were like, no, we are the first here. after us, then the water spirit will take control. But for my ancestors to totally reveal themselves to me, it started with the water spirit. Because when my journey started, I was going through a lot of trauma, a lot of pains. So my first encounter was with Yemaya, and she was a mother to me. She took me through all the process, the trauma, childhood abuse, and a lot of pains that I had in me. She took me through everything, helped me to heal, and brought me safely, present me to my ancestors. And then everything else started. So everything that you do, please try to put your ancestors first, because they were here before. They know how you feel. When it's getting too much, they will tell you that stop. They will direct you. They will lead you. They will help you. You see, there'll be some days that maybe you'll not be hearing from your spirit or seeing anything. You think that, oh, maybe I need a cleansing, or maybe I have to do this. No, sometimes they, on their own, they have to step back and leave you for a while. Don't be worried. When you know that you are doing everything right, just enjoy those moments and wait for the right time, for the appropriate time. They will be back. They have not gone anywhere. Sometimes I used to have that feeling that, oh, I'm alone. Have I done anything wrong? Are they gone? I'll just be thinking within myself. Before you know, I'll see some synchronicities. I'll see some numbers. Or some music will just pop up, and or some messages will just pop up on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, I'm not alone. They are around, but why is quiet so suddenly? You know? So we are talking about mental health. It is very important that you take care of yourself. The food that we eat, I'm going to talk about that one. This February, we have a lot to do. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be posting this whole February, and then I'll be on break for a while, so that you family, you have time to go through all the programs, and then we will start again. So I'll be talking about food to eat on your spiritual journey that will keep you growing, that will keep you close to your spirits. There are foods that are also good for your mental health. Drinking water. We always talk about drinking water. Water is very good. But when you are someone who have kidney issues too, you need to be careful with drinking water. Because that water that we praise so much at the same time can be bad to you when you are somebody who is maybe on dialysis, or maybe you have kidney issues and all that. You have to know how much a day you have to drink. It's also important. Stay away from stress. Anything. How can I even say that? Because as a healer, how do we keep away from stress? I know how to do that. Because I'm not always open for people. My group, I have only these 10 people. They understand me. There are days I'm there. There are days I'll be off. I'll tell them that when you're looking for me, I'm not there. Maybe I need today, or I need maybe 2 days for myself. If anything, leave a message. I'll be back. And there we go. And when you are doing things because of money and you want to be rich overnight and all that, how some people are just stressing themselves, think about your mental health. Before you know, you start talking anyhow on the street, talking about things that only you see. Then there's something wrong upstairs. Calm down. Take things easy. Keep on meditating. You need quiet time for yourself. Find the time for yourself. To heal yourself also sometimes is very important. So I'll stop here by saying much love from me, Nanaya Sankofa, in your area on Eye of Ancestors Kingdom. Stay healthy. Ashe.